Coming out, look at the Ford Transit 2022. We got some new tires on it. Give you guys a look at that right there, but that's not why you're turning into this video. You're wondering, can I put a 245 75 16 on factory rims, or if you got the money to upgrade it, can I put these tires on this van? So what I've done is I have a Van Compass 2-inch lift in the front. I have Opti springs in the back, which jacked me up 4 or 5 inches to begin with. I took the spacers out and went down. So I don't think there's any problems here. I might actually trim a little bit off of this to make sure that that's clear. The back seems like there's no problems there at all. The front gets really, really tight right here. So this is what I'm gonna trim. So if you're turning into this video going, can I put these on here? The answer is yes, you can put them on there. But if you go over any bumps, you're gonna rub that front. Now a lot of people have plastic up inside here. I don't have any plastic. So I think I just need to trim this back pinch weld and remove some of this material. That's what we're gonna do. So if you want to see what it looks like when I'm done, here are the goods, the bads, and I would do this and I wouldn't do this. Stay tuned, and we'll show you what it looks like when we get it all trimmed up. And I'll show you the tools that I used, because I don't know exactly what I'm doing here, but we're gonna figure it out. All right, so we've done some trimming, and I wanted to show you what it looks like. So we have trimmed, I folded it back to there, and so we are 1, 2 little circle welds up, and then I stopped right there, and then I folded this back, so it gave that nice chamfer there. This in here, let's see if I can get you inside here. Take a look at what I trimmed away there, all the way over to there. So go ahead and turn the wheel, babe, the other way. Yep, no, you had it right. Go that way. So I've got just about 2 fingers on the front all the way along here. Gets a little bit tight right there on the corner, but I wanted to leave that screw right there. I don't know, I still might take that off. I'm debating that, but that's the only, because I could take this and go back, but there's no other thing holding this whole piece to this piece other than this one bolt. So either I'll put in another piece, something here, and cut that more back. We'll see what happens. I'll show you on the back here. Go ahead and turn it the other way, babe. Keep going, keep going. So see, we're about 2 fingers. It gets a little bit tight right there, but that's where we're at back there. So I went and painted that all up. I'm gonna call that good. I'll show you on the other side how tight we were. Look at this side, we haven't trimmed it all. You can see how tight it is right there. It's not touching, but it's pretty darn close. Okay, babe, start turning it. See how close that comes. Oh, it actually does touch that little bit right there. So yeah, and then the back, stop it right there. Turn it back. Now the other way. So you get about a finger close right there. So that's without trimming anything. And go ahead and turn back the other way. We'll give another look this way. Keep turning it. So I'm touching right there. That's all gonna get trimmed away. So what I did is I put the tape on here and started there, and then I just trimmed back. What happened was, I'm gonna actually take this off and show you guys where I trimmed to. So what I did is I basically took a line from here down to here, caught this edge right here. See where it starts to fold around there? Started at that edge and then started going back. And I trimmed back into here and took that line. So the best thing is to have somebody else in the car turning the wheel. They turn the wheel, you trim it up, and you're like, okay, that's what I'm doing. Then I've on Amazon bought some color match, and that's what I used. Before we get started on this, I want to show you some of the tools that I'm using. It's a little multi-tool that worked great for removing the majority of the plastic. I was also using this flat sander to remove the metal portions. This sanding disc, this worked out pretty good too on the sander, and then a grinding wheel, a cutoff wheel on the 4-inch grinder. That worked. Used the file a little bit, hammer down the pinch weld, because this part right here is foldable. So I figured as a good transition, I removed material, but then right where I needed to stop it, I folded that in and then just grinded it back. All right, you guys will look at how I'm cutting this. Put the tape on there. Alright, while I'm waiting for the girls, they ran to the store to turn the front tires. I'm going to work on the back tires. So this back here, there's easily 2 finger spacing behind the tire, but for some reason in the front of the tire there's not. So if you can see this pinch weld right here on the back, that's going to be the line that I'm going to work to right to here. So I'm going to work that line to right here. I'm going to draw a line right like so, and I'm going to remove all of this. The problem is I got to take the tire off to cut that, to get a grinder in there to cut it. Alright, we got the tire off, got it jacked up. Look at what I did here. So basically, I made a straight line right down this way. Remove this little bit of metal. I think the piece of metal was about that big that I removed going back. But the key is that it was this chunk of plastic that was sitting on front of it. So, all right, we got it all painted up. We're gonna put the tire back on. Okay, before I cut this side, I wanted to give you guys a look at it's basically about 1 finger's distance in between each one. Let's look at it this way with a tape measure. Basically 3/4 of an inch of clearance. Come over to the other side. This one we remove the material. Almost 2 inches, 2 fingers. So let's see what, as far as inches wise. We removed it to 1.25 inches. So basically we removed 1/2 inch. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not, but I didn't really want to remove this more because it would allow more stuff to go in there. So back here at the metal part, we're a solid what is it? We're a solid 1.5 inches. That's what I'm going to go with. If it compresses any, it's only going to move up into here to where it's got more room. So front one's there, looking pretty good. I'm happy with those. Here's that one, same thing, about 1 inch. That one was 1 3/4 inches, 1.5 inches. Yep, 1.5 inches. I'm sorry, 1.25 inches, 1 3/4. I think we're about good. If you guys don't have a pair of safety glasses on those trimming that stuff, you're gonna want one, trust me. So basically what we did is I went around to all my tires and measured 1.5 inches after I thought I was all good, and now we are a solid 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches everywhere, around behind everything, back in here. So that's kind of how it panned out. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Give you guys a close-up there of how the plastic looks. I kind of tapered it off to this. I used that line right there and went from the top, tapered down, and then the rest I just used the tire as somebody turned it and was like, oh, need to take off a little bit more, need to take off a little bit more. Same thing here, tapered back up, cut it off on the inside. Had to grind the pinch weld, I did these once, and then I didn't like it. I actually had to take them back off, so I did even more. Not too bad. A little bit of back and forth on it, but I'm glad I did it. And so, if you enjoyed this video, you can go check out some of our other videos. We got a ton of others. Well, not a ton, but 60 other videos to check out. Go ahead and if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button, especially if you made it this far. Thank you so much. I'm sure you'll enjoy some of our other content. Go ahead and subscribe for our next videos coming out. Thanks so much. Hope this helped. And as always, follow along as we are writing our van story. Almost forgot it.